Hi, my name is Danielle Edwards. I'm a writer with the Investing News Network, and I'm here with Garvis Toler, the president of data services at Helix TCS.
Hi, how are you doing? Thanks for having me this morning.
I'm good, thanks. So to start, I would just like to get a bit of an overview about Helix TCS. I've been doing some research, and I just wanted to know exactly what Helix is focused on.
So, Helix is focused on providing the critical infrastructure services to the legal cannabis industry. So, that's everything from technology for operators and growers, all the way to compliance services and risk management, and then importantly, security services. It's really where the company was born, is really solving the unique problems in this space by providing high quality security services for the whole supply chain.
And how is Helix sort of tailored to meet those unique needs?
We've done a lot of things. As I mentioned, we were born with the DNA from the security side of things, but since then have grown with new products organically, and also with some really interesting and smart acquisitions that got us deeper into the technology space. So everything from inventory tracking and traceability, and that's both for the operators themselves and for state governments, and then also software that helps manage inventory and just really the entire supply chain from seed to sale.
And can I ask, just personally, why you decided to make the move to cannabis?
Well, first of all, I think it's a super exciting space. I've had a fairly long career. You can see some gray hair in my beard here. So I've done a lot of different things, and this really combines a lot of my interests and also what most investors should find exciting about investing, and that is finding a large theme. And I think cannabis, most people you talk to really see the potential of a ginormous business here, but really having the ability to pick a big theme and then find companies that are actually making an impact and innovating. And there's a huge opportunity here that Helix is helping to fill by helping to provide some of these critical infrastructure services. And for me personally, that was really attractive. I've gotten to know the company, I've known the management team, I know they're high quality folks, and when I start seeing a lot more investment dollars in capital as well as quality professionals, it makes you stand up and take notice.
So what's the growth plan for Helix moving forward?
It's really around the customer and providing high quality integrated solutions for those customers. Again, some of that's going to happen by us finding organic opportunities to innovate and develop around some of what our customer needs are. But a lot of it may also be to continue to do smart M&A, which we've done over the past several years to help fill some of these gaps and really increase transparency for the industry as a whole.
And I kind of also want to talk a little bit about your background with the NYSC group and about your experiences with cannabis stocks and ancillary cannabis stocks on the NYSC. And have you seen any changes as time has gone on, especially now that more and more states are legalizing use either medically or recreationally, and just how you've seen that growth over time?
Yeah, so during my time at the exchange, we were really doing a lot of work around trying to understand the industry. As you're aware, we're still not where we're going to be from a regulatory perspective, and we're still kind of going state by state. I think until that changes, you're still going to see the major exchanges kind of tiptoe around this and start to be a little bit more cautious. That said, as I was there, we were starting to be a lot more comfortable listing some of the ancillary businesses, and I think you're gonna see that trend continue. For me, it was again a great experience, and when you think about what an exchange does in facilitating commerce, one of the things that they're really also doing is generating really valuable data. So one of the things that was attractive about what Helix does, given our track record and our background and experience with all parts of the industry, we're generating a lot of really useful data that up until now we haven't really focused on commercializing. I'm very excited to help the company start to productize and commercialize some of that great data.
And so, sort of big picture, because again of your experience with the exchange, where do you think cannabis companies and ancillary companies moving forward? What's the growth plan like for the U.S. and those companies there?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time. I don't have a crystal ball, and I would probably be doing something different if I could predict with accuracy when all these things are going to happen. But I think when you, just like any industry, if you, I'm a student of history and I go back and I look at various industries, you can see the path is similar along the way. And I think we're still a little early in the regulatory framework, kind of catching up to a lot of the innovation that we're seeing in the space. But I just think it's a matter of time, and we're going to see as the regulatory framework becomes a little bit more firm, and there's a lot of things up in the air, as you know, right now. But as those things start happening, we've already seen culturally and kind of on a state-by-state basis, folks seeing the benefits of the products and starting to get more comfortable. But I think over time, as people get more comfort, you're going to see it play out on the exchanges as well, and you're going to see a lot more of these companies go public. And you're already seeing companies that are, billion-dollar plus starting to emerge, and that's an exciting trend.
And just to sort of wrap up, I wanted to know if you had anything else to mention about Helix, about the work, and about your role in moving the company forward.
Well, I mentioned in this somewhat selfishly, I'm going to be focusing a lot on data, and that's really the lifeblood of any business in any industry. And so there's a huge opportunity here to make more data available to all of our customers, and that helps in both what they're trying to do from a compliance perspective, but really in just running their businesses, being able to understand what the trends are, what are the price points, what are some of the products that the industry is looking for, and so that's a really exciting thing that I know we're going to be focusing on at Helix. And that's basically it. It's a great time to be in the space, and I'm very happy to be here in Toronto.
Thank you so much for taking some time to talk with me today.
Great. Thank you very much for having me.